that's why I think I'm not needed like as avoid punches like that much, right? But when a fighter is fast and throw a lot of punches and everything, so well.
That's why I think I'm not needed like as avoid punches like that much, right? But when a fighter is fast and throw a lot of punches and then everything. So, well, I'm going to, applause, the last press meeting before Landry vs Canelo Alvarez had Crawford lost all sense of direction. It was supposed to be the last fight and a calm moment before the big event, but Canelo Alvarez hit Terence Crawford in the face in front of everyone. It was completely crazy. The room blew up. The police swarmed. There was fighting between both groups. News reporters screamed. Everything was caught on camera by Netflix. The biggest fight of the year got even bigger all of a sudden. There was no plan behind this poach. This wasn't like other trash talk. The whole world heard this slap. A show of disdain that changes everything before the fight. Why did Canelo do it? What did Crawford do? In what ways does this affect one of the most awaited fights in boxing history? Let's break it down. It started like any other press conference. There are flashing cameras, bright lights, and Netflix signs all over the place. Both sides are in neat suits and answering the same old questions from the press. How sure are you today that you win this fight? I'm 1000% sure now. You know, you got to think, going into a fight, you don't know what's going to happen. You can get injuries. He can get injuries. Like there's so many things that goes on in a boxing match, the judges, the ref, like just everything, preparation. So, you're not 100% sure. If a fighter say, oh, I'm a 000% sure, they lying, because you got to go out there and perform at the end of the day. And I'm more than ready to go out there and perform this Saturday. When he spoke through a translator, Canelo kept his cool and was serious. Crawford was cool and smiling and his words were sharp and painful. Fans were expecting some drama, but not much else. You get up here, you said it's like when you went over to Scotland. But you're the villain in this to these people, right? Right here. This crowd, the people who showed up here, I heard them boo you. What does that feel like? It's cool. I've been booed before. Hey, listen. They can't fight for them, so it don't matter. And when they say you're going to run, what do you have to tell them? I already said it before. Before we got here, I said I'm a run upside his head. So, he's going to run, but upside Canelo's head. The argument then happened. The two men stood next to each other. Crawford smiled and said something in a whisper. He said something that made Canelo very angry, but no one knows what it was. The famous Mexican rock star clenched his teeth, narrowed his eyes, and then let out a loud boom. Music, applause, yeah. Applause, back. Come on. Applause, just stand forward. Come on. Stay forward. We get the belt out, man. Watch out, dude. Watch out, man. Don't give a, just watch out. No. Let them do what they got to do. Back. He raised his right hand to hit Crawford in the face. The sound could be heard all over the room. There were gasps all around. Crawford's head turned a little, but he came back without being upset. He had a huge smile on his face. That's when things really went wrong. Crawford moved forward, but security caught him right away. People who worked as trainers, cornerbacks, and even managers were stuck in the storm. A lot of people from both sides posted tans slapped each other. Chairs scuffed and mix dropped. As soon as fans watched the live show, they took to social media. The videos unpopular very quickly. Canelo's smack had gone viral around the world before the press meeting was over. He's not going to beat me. Don't worry about it. He's not going to beat me. Don't worry about it. I think this fight is going to be in the books of the history of boxing for sure. That's for sure. For sure them belts coming with me. They coming home with me. I'm telling you, you can see it, but it's going to be difficult. You take it to your, I'm taking them. And ain't nothing you going to be able to do about it. Come fight. And I know Turkey's in your corner, but I promise you. But look, it's going to be very difficult. He's going to be so mad that day. Believe me. I see you. I see you. You see I'm different. I see you, too. You see I'm different than all the other ones. I see you. No, you don't know different. You're nothing different. I'm different. Nothing different. I'm different. We'll see. You going to see. You know it. We'll see. We'll see. We going to see. The news people couldn't believe it. Some people said it was the most rude thing to happen in boxing since Mayweather threw money his opponents. Some people said it was a planned trick to scare Crawford right before the fight. No matter what, hurt was done. There were no words at the end of the last news conference. It ended with chaos. Hey, what did you think about the picture of Crawford? And he's looking pretty muscular. What do you think about that? I think it's good because we see he prepared himself really well and you expect a really good fight. So, thank you. The question now is why? What made Canelo lose his cool? Sources close to the situation say that Crawford mumbled something personal, possibly about Canelo's past drug scandal or his love for Mexico. Some people think it had nothing to do with words. It had to do with stress. I always try to respect my opponents and I think he don't did them because he really wanted to do. I think Talashi told him you need to do something and he did. He did. And now before I respect his word because he say, oh, I'm not going to let somebody to tell me what I need to do and he did. So, but you know me. Just I respect everybody, but if you with me, so it's going to be different. Terrence, is that true? Did Turkey Alashake ask you to spice things up? Turkey didn't ask me to do nothing. I didn't touch him. Oh, you know. Listen. Hey, we know, buddy. We know. First and foremost, we know. First and foremost, somebody was in the room saying that I was scared of them. So, I stepped to him and showed them who was the boss of this fight. I ain't scared of hey, I never say that. Your uncle say that, not me. I ain't scared and you going to find that out. As you seen the last president, we'll see when I walked you down when you were supposed to be the bigger man. Yeah. Hey, you say that because you fighting with nobody and you obviously look like a great fighter, but you going to find out September 13th, this is going to be different for you. Live only on the Zone June 28th, Jake Paul vs. Chavez Jr. by Now Atone. com/boxing. Canelo has been the biggest name in boxing for a long time. Some people say he's slowing down. Crawford's talk about blueprints has been making fun of him. It's possible that Canelo broke down from the stress of everything. Robert Diaz said that he thinks Back might throw the towel in to stop the fight. Oh, could be. In boxing everything can happen, right? Do you believe you knock him out? Yeah, why not? But there is another view. Brain games. A slap in boxing is more than just an attack. I find it rude. It means I'm better than you. I have the power to touch you. There's nothing you can do to stop me from making you look bad before the fight even started. Canelo may have tried to plant a thought in Crawford's mind. This is where things get crazy. Crawford did not go off. He didn't hit. He didn't get angry and leave. He laughed. How sure are you today that you win this fight? I'm 1,000% sure now. You know, you got to think, going into a fight, you don't know what's going to happen. You can get injuries, he can get injuries, like there's so many things that goes on in a boxing match. The judges, the ref, like just everything, preparation. So, you're not 100% sure. If a fighter say, oh, I'm 1,000% sure. They lying, because you got to go out there and perform at the end of the day. And I'm more than ready to go out there and perform this Saturday. Instead of showing weakness, that smile showed resolve. This is a great place for Bud to be. He likes it when people question him, treat him badly and think less of him. Robert Diaz said that he thinks Bulma might throw to stop the fight. Oh, could be. In boxing, everything can happen, right? Do you believe you knock him out? Yeah, why not? Crawford knew for sure what happened when Canelo hit him. Canelo gets upset. Fear has scared Canelo. Bud's game is already being played by Canelo. As soon as the chaos stopped, Crawford took the mic and asked, "That's all you got? Do not do anything until Saturday." The fans went crazy. That one line turned Bud's hit into a mental win. I don't got to knock him out to beat him. He's never been knocked out before, but he lost fights before, So everybody, that's coming and thinking that I need a knockout to beat Canelo Alvarez is wrong. And that is not the approach that, we taking this fight. If the knockout comes, then it comes. But we're not going in there to knock him out. We're not looking for the knockout. Terrence, you have said if you win, you feel you're on the Mount Rushmore. I win. I didn't say if I win. Said when I win. Well, with that, what is Terrence Crawford's legacy with a win over Canelo? Listen, I already said it. I'm on that mountain. Ain't nothing less left to say. Live only on the